numbers using the TI-84 plus CE. Before we start, we need to make sure that our mode is in A plus BI. In our previous lesson, we have discussed that when we multiply complex numbers, we can make use of the distributive property, and that would be 5 plus 6i times 3, which is this, and then 5 plus 6i times negative 4, which is this. So when you distribute 3, that would be 3 plus 5 times 5 is 15, and 3 times 6i is 18i. Also, you have negative 4i times 5 is negative 20i, and negative 4i times positive 6i is negative 24i squared. We have learned that I squared is equivalent to negative 1. You can actually prove it here using the calculator. If you go second decimal, that's where you can find the imaginary value I and square it, and then enter. You will see that it's equivalent to negative 1. So therefore, you can make use of negative 1 in place of I squared. That will make minus 24 becomes positive 24 because you will multiply it with negative 1 instead. So when you combine like terms, so you'll have 15 plus 24 is 39, and 18i plus negative 20i is negative 2i, which can also be written as 39 minus 2i. When you use your calculator, you should be expecting the same answer. So all you have to do is to input this in the calculator by pressing parentheses 5 plus 6 second decimal, close parentheses, open the parentheses, 3 minus 4 second decimal, and close it. You will notice that our answer is the same. This is also an opportune time for us to review about division, because I know it's a little tough with you without using your calculator. So we have learned that when you divide 3 plus I and 5 plus 2i, we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate of our denominator, which is 5 minus 2i. So therefore, this would be equivalent to, when you use distributive property as was discussed in the previous example, you will have 15 plus 5i plus negative 6i minus 2i squared when you distribute this one. And we also have learned that when you multiply conjugates, you can simply take the sum of the squares of the real numbers involved, and that would be 5 squared plus 2 squared. So when you simplify this, you would be able to get this, and it's equivalent to 17 minus I divided by 29. So we can separate the fractions as 17 over 29 minus 1 over 29i. Or if you're going to use decimals, you can divide this using your calculator, and you should be able to get this. So let's see if we would be able to get the same answer when you make use of the calculator. So all we have to do is to input this in the calculator by pressing alpha y equals, enter, 3 plus I over 5 plus 2I, and then enter. And as you can see, it gives you this answer, which is actually the fractional answer, or in some instances it will give you a decimal value. All you have to do is to divide 17 divided by 29, you should be able to get that, and 1 divided by 29, you should be able to get that. So I'm preferring this answer, but this will also be fine. And that's it.